Hello, and welcome to your Deep Relaxation audio recording with me, Alison Fuller. Use this recording when you want a little downtime or if you feel the need to deeply relax or before you go to sleep. Before we start, we just need to address the safety warnings. Only listen to the audio recording when you can safely relax completely. This means avoid listening to the recording whilst driving, operating machinery, or taking part in any activity that needs your full attention. This recording is designed to give you a taste of hypnotherapy, a flavour of my style, the way that I work, and to give you a wonderfully relaxing session. So the first thing that you need to do is to get yourself comfortable, either sitting or lying down. When you've got yourself ready, wiggle around a little until you feel completely settled and at ease. Remember that you are going to be listening for a while, so you do need to feel really comfortable, and you may want a blanket or a throw handy to make sure that you're warm. It's a good idea to make sure also that you won't be disturbed, so do check your phones, computers and digital devices, pop them on silent or switch them off. We are very rarely in an environment that is completely silent, and you could hear sounds from within your building or from the outside. But just be assured that none of the sounds that you hear will impact on how deeply you're able to relax. You may find that your mind drifts in and out during the recording. Do let this happen. Just go with the flow, follow my voice and my words, and allow yourself to drift along, giving little resistance. And please be assured that any changes and suggestions will be of benefit, even if you can't remember what I say. Let yourself relax now, as much as you want to. Letting your eyes close, as and when feels comfortable. Letting your mind relax. Letting go of your thoughts, leaving your busy world behind, just for now, just while we do this work. Just listen to the sound of my voice and my words, and give yourself permission right now to simply be. Just be in this moment. Just allow yourself to relax deeper with every breath. Letting your body become heavy as you relax a little more deeply. Following the flow of your natural breath. Being aware of the natural rhythm of your breath. Having awareness of the sound of your in-breath and of your out-breath. And with every breath, letting go. Breathing in a sense of calmness and breathing out any tension. Feeling the rise and fall of your chest and your belly. Letting everything become soft right now. Soft thoughts, soft muscles, a soft body, drifting down deeper into your relaxation. Thoughts beginning to disappear, diminish, disperse, dissolve. Just drifting down now. That's it. Now I want you to take your awareness to your head. Relax your mind. Let go of your thoughts. Let your brain relax. Allow your busy mind to take a back seat right now as you begin to relax a little more deeply. Taking your awareness to your forehead. Just allowing the muscles and the tissues and the fibres of your forehead to soften, releasing tension and tightness held here. Move your awareness down to your eyes and just have a sense of how your eyes feel, how the tissues and the fibres around the eyes feel. Are you holding any tension here? Just soften and let go as you move down to your mouth. Soften the tissues, the muscles, the little fibres all around the mouth, and begin to let the mouth area soften. Letting the tongue relax as you move your awareness to your jaw, softening and allowing your jaw to drop a little, letting your mouth open slightly. We can hold a great deal of tension in our jaw, so just easing and relaxing and softening the muscles, having some awareness of any tension held here, and just giving permission for the jaw to let go. Giving permission for the muscles, the tissues, the fibres of the face to relax, softening the face, softening your expression. As you begin to let go and release any tension and tightness in the muscles of the neck, particularly at the sides and the back of the neck. When we use our phones and our tablets now, we have our head tilted forwards, putting pressure on our necks. So just begin to relax the muscles of the neck, and if you want to, feel free to move again, allowing the body to soften. As you come down your neck, you might have awareness of the vertebrae and the top of your spine. So just begin to relax your head. Let your head become comfortably heavy, letting the muscles soften. When we want to sleep, we need our head to feel heavy and our neck to be relaxed, so that the brain and the mind relax blissfully and comfortably, supported by the cushion or the pillow. So just notice now if you can let your head become comfortably heavy, and take your awareness to your shoulders, the muscles that come down from the neck, across the top of the shoulders, the muscles of the upper back and between the shoulder blades, just letting them soften, letting tension and tightness release, and then come round to the upper chest, letting any tension and tightness release here. Got an opportunity now for the upper body to soften. So just letting go. You may again feel the need to want to move, to just drop those shoulders, to relax the upper body. Notice if you have any achiness in the shoulders or the neck, and if you do, it's telling you that you've been holding your body tightly, so have more awareness of letting it go right now. Take your awareness now to your chest and your upper back, and just think about your chest and your rib cage. An incredible structure, very protective, protecting the organs within, the lungs, our life force, bringing breath and oxygen into the body. It's a very important part of the body, and a part of the body we don't always pay any attention to. So just become aware of what you can feel around your chest and upper back, beginning to let the tissues and the muscles between the ribs relax. The muscles of the upper back around the shoulder blades relax. The fibres begin to soften. The muscles of the vertebrae begin to relax, and you may even notice a tiny fraction of movement as the body softens. be mindful of how your upper body feels, letting the vertebrae begin to relax, even if it's just the tiniest fraction of movement as the upper body softens. Notice if your breath changes. Can you breathe more easily now? Can you breathe more softly, more fully, more gently? How does the breath feel to you now that you've softened your upper body? Allow your rib cage to expand and relax as much as it wishes to. And again, just take your focus to your breath and be aware of the changes in your breath. Just letting your upper body completely relax. Notice the sound of your breath. Has that changed? What else has changed? And then take your focus to your diaphragm. It's a lovely large muscle that aids your breathing. It completely seals the bottom of your rib cage, allowing your breath to flow. And you can feel your diaphragm right underneath your ribs, all the way round at the front and the back of the body. Just let your diaphragm soften with the out-breath. We know that when our breathing becomes shallow, everything tenses in our upper body and we hold and our shoulders rise. So now that you have the opportunity to completely let your upper body soften, let this muscle soften, allowing everything to pass through. The oxygen, the blood, all flowing freely. It may have been a little restricted, so now just allow everything to flow and notice how it feels. I'll often talk about flow with my recordings, and it's because our optimum health and well-being of our minds, our bodies and our thoughts, our emotions and our mental awareness are all about flow. When we have flow, we have optimal well-being. We want our thoughts to flow, our emotions to flow, our breath to flow, oxygen to flow. Even the waste in our body needs to flow. Everything needs to flow with ease through our body, and we want ease of thought, ease of movement. So flow and ease are two great words to focus on. Just let everything flow with ease now. Where there is movement, there is flow, and where there is flow, there is movement. And these equal well-being. Notice now the flow and the movement of your breath. Now that we've relaxed the upper part of the body, just take a nice deep breath. Have a good sigh. Just let go, softening everything, releasing the tension out through the out-breath. Now that we've released the upper part of the body beautifully, we're coming down to your abdominal area, your belly and your lower back. Think of your lower back from the bottom of your ribs right the way down into your pelvis, following your spine all the way down to your tailbone. And then take your awareness around to the muscles in your belly, the core muscles, the deep muscles. Relax, let go and soften your belly. Be aware of any tension and tightness or pockets of tension and just begin to let them go. This is an important part of the body. It houses all our digestive and our reproductive organs. And here, the most important things again are flow and ease. We want everything to flow well to this area, to release tension, tightness, obstruction, restriction. We want to reduce inflammation. We want to reduce any level or feeling of discomfort. Just let everything flow with ease. We want to reduce inflammation and any level of discomfort that we feel here. releasing bloating, eliminating toxins. So just letting go mentally, emotionally and physically, softening the tissues, the fibres and the muscles, softening the ligaments, letting everything flow well and healthily in the abdominal area. At this point, you might just want to pay particular attention to any part of your belly where you feel that there is tension or tightness. You may want to ask your body, what message does this tension or tightness hold? What information could be helpful here? What are those inner thoughts, those inner voices? What's here for you right now when you connect with your belly? What does this area of tension represent? What are you holding on to? What are you hanging on to or clinging on to? What are you blocking, restricting or preventing? What can't you digest? Or what can't you stomach? What doesn't sit right with you? These are all questions that might help you to understand the nature of the tension or the tightness that you're holding abdominally. So just listen as you do this work and just have awareness of what this tension and tightness might represent for you. When we think of tension and tightness, that's what these things may represent energetically, mentally or emotionally, presenting in a physical way in the body. What causes these stresses? What is behind this discomfort that you feel? Acknowledging what comes into your mind is a good step forward. Acknowledging it, if you like, bringing it to the surface and then letting it go. The body always seeks to heal itself, to bring itself into a state of balance, to adjust and repair and to be in a state of well-being. So doing this work allows you to become more aware of your tension and tightness and perhaps what is behind this manifestation. This work can be really enlightening, so do make sure you listen and pay attention. Returning your thoughts back to your belly now and your lower back. Just letting the muscles, the tissues, the fibres of your lower back area soften. Just having awareness of how your lower back feels, especially if you suffer from discomfort here. Have a sense of this discomfort and begin to release it, let it go. Or give your body permission to release it and let it go. Imagine it floating away from the body. You might even have a sense of the fibres of your muscles actually beginning to feel really good. A bit like when you have a stretch or a massage or a lovely warm bath, or you enjoy the warmth of the sun. Just see if you can have that sensation or feeling right now. Remind yourself of that feel-good factor as you begin to let go of the tension and the tightness held in the muscles. Experience the feeling of muscles easing, soothing, releasing. Imagine yourself having a really lovely stretch, and if you want to, just take a really lovely, enjoyable long stretch right now. And then take your awareness right the way down to the very bottom of your spine, where the vertebrae become smaller and smaller and turn into the tailbone. Just have a sense of these tiny vertebrae, letting them soften. If you're lying down, you might notice how your spine just sinks into the couch or the bed. Just become aware right now of your entire spine, from your head all the way down to the bottom of your tailbone. Grateful that you're allowing it to let go. And as your spine lets go, so can your muscles. Each and every one of them now, gently easing, softening, releasing, You may even notice a sense of flow in your body. Go with that feeling. And now that you've softened the belly and the muscles of the lower back, we come around to the pelvis itself, including the hips. Begin to allow yourself to connect with your pelvis. Lovely structure, solid structure. Just begin to let it soften in whatever way that means to you. You may be aware of it just adjusting a fraction, releasing a little, easing off, letting the muscles, the tissues, the fibres, the tendons and the ligaments, particularly the ligaments with the pelvis. So just allowing those ligaments to relax. Just allowing everything around the pelvis, this phenomenal structure, to soften. Asking the body to release any tension and tightness, and just being aware of the muscles, letting go. The pelvis does an incredible job of supporting the organs. It is the base of the spine, or if you like, the anchor of the body. And sometimes it's a really good image to imagine ourselves anchored down onto the earth through our pelvis. Gives us a sense of feeling grounded, feeling safe and supported and secure. It's an incredibly clever structure, and it houses our centre of gravity. And sometimes we move out of our centre of gravity because of adjustments that the spine or the body has had to make when coping with tension, tightness, discomfort, possible problems. So just allow yourself to feel centred again. Allow your centre of gravity to return to its optimal position. And then just become aware now of your hamstrings at the back of your legs. As the pelvis relaxes, so too can your hamstrings relax. They can lengthen and ease and soften. And as they lengthen, ease and soften, the muscles at the front of the thighs can also begin to soften. And as they soften, they elongate and lengthen and ease. Tune into your thigh muscles, have a sense of them relaxing as your hamstrings and your thighs together relax. And as they relax, so can your knees. Your knees begin to soften, and then from your knees come down to your calf muscles, letting your calf muscles go. Again, you might want to move a little, you might want to wiggle your legs a little, just releasing out the calf muscles. Coming down to your ankles, relaxing your ankles. We hold a lot of tension in our ankles. So maybe just feeling those ankles soften, softening the tissues and the fibres, particularly around the tendon. Letting go of any tension, releasing it through your feet and finally out through your toes. Letting your legs become comfortably heavy. Feeling your spine soften even further as you take your awareness up to your shoulders and you release any tension and tightness in your upper arms, down into your elbows, your forearms. Forearms are an area we often forget as well, so relaxing the forearms and coming down to your wrists, your hands and your fingers. Releasing all tension and tightness out through your fingertips and letting your arms become comfortably heavy. And now take a really nice deep breath, and maybe another. Returning your awareness back to your breath. Just notice how it feels. Notice the changes from the beginning of this work right through to now. What changes can you notice in your breath? Is it longer, softer, flowing more with ease? Just have awareness of that right now. Connect into your breath again. As you breathe in a sense of calmness and you breathe out any lasting residual tension that may be left in your body, filling your lungs with a lovely sense of peace, a tranquility and an inner calmness, and finally releasing any last fragments, particles of tension, any tiny last parts, just letting them go out through your fingers, through your toes and out through your breath. Reminding yourself at any time you can always do this, you can always achieve this. You just need to find a few moments to breathe in your sense of calmness, a sense of peace, releasing tension, leaving you with a sense of weightlessness. Your head is comfortably heavy. Your arms are comfortably heavy. Your whole body has drifted down into a deep relaxation, and you allow yourself to drift in and out gently with the flow of your breath. Your mind is peaceful and quiet, and you know that the work you've done now will continue to work for you on an ongoing basis. And if you are listening to this recording at a time when you wish to fall into a lovely, deep and natural sleep, then continue now to listen to the beautiful music, feeling deeply relaxed, and simply ignore the message that follows. And if you wish to resume your day, then very gently and very slowly begin to take a few nice deep breaths. Gradually begin to feel yourself floating up and out of your deep relaxation, feeling more energized, more revitalized, more restored and renewed, and having a sense of feeling in your fingers and toes. Give yourself a stretch now. Begin to awaken your body. Become more aware of your surroundings, feeling more rested and yet really alert, feeling calm and confident and in control. And slowly, when you are ready, begin to open your eyes and continue with your day.